Hello? What's going on here?
See. Read through. See. Read through it.
Do you have what it takes to the news anchor? Come for auditions at KICC.
It's the opportunity I've been waiting for all my life. It's finally here.
But I don't understand.
They are looking for news anchors. And this is what I've been waiting for.
Oh, new competitions are news anchors.
Yes, it is, Ambrose. I told you you'll be seeing my face on prime time news.
Lakini, I don't understand.
Don't bother. I'm sorry. Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. My name is Sally Oyumbe. I'm here to see Mr. Mwako. I have no appointment.
No problem. I'll escort you to his office.
Sally Oyumbe?
Richard Mwako.
What a pleasant surprise. That's good to see you. I haven't seen you in years. And you seem to be getting younger with the years.
Oh, stop it. You don't look bad yourself. Seems like Winnie's taking good care of you.
Well, so to what do I owe this visit?
You guys won't believe who's at the reception.
All right, I'll talk to you then. Okay, bye.
It's Sally Oyumbe.
The Sally Oyumbe?
Yes.
The prestigious Woman of the Year.
You are right.
I think she's one of the richest women in East Africa.
Exactly.
You know what? She was photographed and featured in the Teen Fashion Corp magazine.
I saw it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Big bucks coming to the farm. Ching, ching, ching. Tell you.
Fashion police?
Look at the picture on your right. Read the comment below.
Has Sally Oyumbe lost her fashion sense?
They're calling me an embarrassment to women.
This was only printed 2 weeks ago.
The past 2 weeks have been hell. I have become a laughingstock of my company. There's even an email with that particular picture circulating in both my companies.
That is wrong.
And my son, he's also become a joke in his school. He's even refused for me to pick him up anymore because the boys will laugh at him.
Do you want us to sue?
Yes, and get as much money as possible. These people should learn responsible print.
I agree with you.
I trust the suit will be well taken care of.
I'll set the wheels in motion.
Thank you. Oh, it's good to have one of the best lawyers in town as a friend.
And it's good to have the prestigious Woman of the Year as a friend.
God. She's my hero. 2 companies worth millions by the age of 38.
Impressive.
That's the kind of woman I'd like to date. Hey, Elsie, don't get too excited about you representing her, eh? Because I'm so sure that Mwako will select me to represent her.
Hey, I'm as competent as you are. And being a woman, I can relate to her a lot better than you can.
Let's not get this twisted, eh? It has nothing to do with gender. It has everything to do with courtroom skills, which I have. I outrun you with.
Just whatever. Sally Oyumbe, Elsie Kamona, I am in awe of you. I consider you such an inspiration. You are one of my greatest mentors. Winning the prestigious Woman of the Year award, that to me was your...
Well, are you going to represent me in court or you'll give my case to one of your associates?
Well, what's your preference?
I like her. I want her to represent me.
She is a good lawyer.
Thanks. Well, guess we'll be seeing each other pretty soon.
Such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Elsie, come with me to my office.
Mr. Mwako, I wasn't aware you and Sally Oyumbe were friends.
We've known each other for a long time.
I'm aware of this picture. I sometimes read the teens magazine. My son, he likes to read it and sometimes wants us to read it together, you know, mother, son, kind of thing.
Well, you should like a huge compensation.
Of course.
So, get working on it.
Right away, sir.
I have handled her cases before, so you'll get all her details in the files. I need regular updates.
Will do.
Peace education should embrace all sectors of the society because it's a critical issue towards human coexistence. You think so?
Yeah.
I'm practicing for the news anchor auditions.
Oh, yeah. Is it the ones I saw in today's paper?
Will you help me do my CV? I already have a draft, but I know you'll assist me spruce it up.
Well, sure, after work that's possible, but first I need the summons that you're preparing. They need to be delivered in the next 1 hour.
Oh dear, I had forgotten, but just give me a few.
Okay.
Oh, Joe. Mimi leo nimezidiwa. I need some money to send to my wife so that she can finish paying school fees.
Leo siko pazuri bana. Labda next time.
Shida yangu ni kubwa, Joe. I really need some money.
Sinakwambia siko sawa.
Tafuta, sitaki kujua. I have your secret. Or else I tell the boss what you and the intern were doing there.
Ambrose, mbona unakuona?
Wacha mchezo, Joe. Wacha mchezo, Joe. Give me some money today. Ama niseme? I'm not a kid. Hebu toa pesa. Toa pesa, Joe.
Ambrose, you're not serious. That's 4,000 shillings. Nimekupa. So, can I go? Is that enough for you? Imekutosha?
For today, yes. Lakini bado haijatosha school fees.
What?
Kesho, utanipatia school fees.
Mwako and Company, how can I help you?
Kindly hold.
Elsie, it's Paul. I'm sorry, she's not in at the moment. Oh, really? Oh, okay, I will. He says you've you've been ignoring his calls, not answering messages and all that.
And I will continue to. I'm off for the day.
What if he comes?
He won't.
The youth have a lot of energy and talent which must be tapped early enough to put the... The youth have a lot of energy and talent which must be tapped.
Okay, in the matter of Sally Oyumbe versus Kenya Daily, are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Kamona, you may begin.
Your Honor, the press has become more and more inconsiderate about the very people who buy their paper from them and from whom they derive huge profits. The Kenya Daily has a Friday entertainment magazine called The Teens. The Teens, as the name suggests, is for teenagers and has nothing more than gossip, fashion, love tips, etc., etc. However, on the 13th of March, they went to the extreme by taking and printing the picture of a very respectable member of our society, a woman who recently won the prestigious Woman of the Year award, a woman who runs 2 ISO certified companies, a woman who is always on the forefront of development and charity. That woman is Sally Oyumbe. She has been embarrassed and ridiculed for the sake of entertainment, the fashion cop as it is called. Your Honor, today we are here to correct this wrong. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Shah?
Thank you, my lord. The press has the freedom to inform, educate, and entertain people via print. They express what their readers want to read. If everyone came forward to complain, sue the media for every comment, photo, or caption, then we would have no newspapers to read. The Kenya Daily has a segment called Fashion Cop in the teen magazine in the Friday newspaper. It is educative to the youth. It teaches people how to wear different pieces of fashion. How best to teach than via illustration? This was not personal. This was a lesson in fashion.
Plaintiff, are you ready to call in your first witness?
Yes, Your Honor, I call Sally Oyumbe.
Okay.
Please place your left hand on the Bible and lift your right hand. Do you swear by the Almighty God to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this court?
Yes, I do.
Sally, please tell this court when you discovered you were featured in the Kenya Daily's Teens magazine.
I actually learned of it 4 days after it was printed.
4 days? Why?
I don't read the Teens magazine.
So how did you find out?
My PA called me and told me that there was an email circulating around in the company with that particular page and comment.
And what did you do?
I got a copy of that particular paper and saw how I was ridiculed.
Is this the feature?
Yes, it is.
Your Honor, I would like to read the caption below the photo that was taken. Has Sally Oyumbe lost her sense of fashion? Attending the Chogola Under-18s award in a sackcloth. Her dressing does not befit her title and she should be dethroned for this embarrassment to women. Your Honor, this is a deliberate and unwarranted attack on my client. I submit a cutting of page 32 from the Kenya Daily's Teens magazine.
Very well. The exhibit is accepted.
Thank you. Sally, where were you when that picture was taken?
I was at home. I was working from the house and I had no intentions of leaving the house. My son Jonathan had gone for Chakula under 18 awards. My son has a severe allergy to peanuts. He ate a cookie which had some peanuts and got an attack. He called me and told me about it, and I left immediately to go and get him.
So on your way to save your son, that picture was taken?
Yes.
How has this feature affected your life, Sally?
It was and still is a huge embarrassment. I used to drop my son and pick him from school. But since this happened, my son finds me as a huge embarrassment. My workers send each other emails and they forward the same to other people and gossip about it.
So you've lost man-hours from your staff gossiping about this feature?
Yes, I had to inform the IT department not to let it through the network.
And how does your husband take it?
I used to attend business meetings and functions with my husband. But since this happened, I had to take a break.
So I can safely assume that you have lost business deals due to this feature?
Objection. There is no way that the court can verify that Mrs. Oyumbe has lost business due to this.
Your Honor, my client runs 2 companies. She spends her time in business meetings juggling the 2. If she cannot attend any of these meetings, how does she run her companies?
Sustained. The court has no way of verifying that claim.
Sally, did you contact the Kenya Daily regarding this issue?
Yes, I did. I called the editor and she told me there was nothing she could do about it since it had already been printed. And plus, there is freedom of press.
And this is when you decided to take civil action against Kenya Daily and file the suit?
Yes, it was prejudicial and patronizing.
Thank you, Sally. No further questions, Your Honor.
Well, sure.
Thank you, my lord. Are you aware of the fashion segment in the paper?
Yes.
Did you have a problem with it?
I wasn't bothered. I don't read it.
So you never had a problem with the fashion cop segment in the paper?
I just told you, I don't read it.
Surely you must have read it once or twice for you to make this judgment that it's not worth your reading.
No, I didn't have a problem with it.
Until you were featured in it.
I just say...
Yes or no, please. You never had a problem with the fashion cop segment until you were featured in it.
Yes.
What if you were featured in a positive light? And if they depicted you as a role model to young women and entrepreneurs? Would you have a problem with it then?
I'm a respectable woman in the society. A picture and caption like that would...
Please, answer the question.
No, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
So you're just suing the Kenya Daily for bruising your ego?
Objection! Argumentative.
Sustained. Ms. Shah, you have already made your point, so can you go on to the next question?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Very well.
You're crossing out everything.
It's totally unnecessary, Polly.
But I spent 3 days to come up with that.
Yeah. Get 3 more days and do it better. Polly, a CV is supposed to sell you.
I mean, you need to be specific. You've got a whole narrative here.
Then do it for me.
No, you should do it yourself. Okay, I will send you some samples on email. Have a look at them. It will give you a couple of good ideas and a good basis, okay?
I need to send this.
Polly, you should know your CV like the back of your hand. Okay?
Okay, then go ahead and do it.
Liz Njoroge, you are the editor of The Teen in the Kenya Daily.
Yes, I am.
What is the concept behind Fashion Cop?
Fashion pop is educative and entertaining. Many people don't understand the word fashion, so we try and educate them on how to dress hip.
Do you ever attack anyone on Fashion Cop?
Not at all. That was just a caption for jokes, and that's the entertaining aspect.
Did you know that Sally Oyumbe was featured in Fashion Cop?
Frankly, I didn't recognize her. If I had, I would not have had it printed.
Why?
Many of our readers and women hold her in high regard, including me, and she should always be held in the light of high esteem.
Regardless of her committing a fashion crime.
Regardless of the fashion crime.
Thank you. No further questions.
Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Liz Njoroge, does all the work that goes onto Teens magazine get approved by you before it goes to the printers?
Yes.
So you saw the feature on Sally Oyumbe and you didn't recognize her?
Yes, I just told the court that.
Yes, I just wanted to confirm it.
It's confirmed.
So you saw the picture of Sally Oyumbe. What about the caption?
What about the caption?
Maybe I should read it to you. Actually, why don't you read it? Please read the highlighted caption.
Has Sally, prestigious woman of the year, lost her sense of fashion? Her dressing does not befit her title, and she should be dethroned for this embarrassment to women.
Does the caption clearly indicate who the picture is referring to? Do you not understand my question? Should I rephrase it? Liz Njoroge.
Yes, it does indicate.
In your earlier statement, you said you would not have allowed this feature to be published if you knew it was Sally Oyumbe. We have established that you did know it was her, and you still allowed her to be ridiculed in a paper that you edit.
I was not aware of...
There is no other woman named Sally who has won the prestigious Woman of the Year award. You knew it was her, and you still allowed her to be mocked in your paper.
I did not authorize the caption.
Your subordinates undermine your authority. Even worse, and untrue, because in your testimony you said that you authorize all the articles that go on print. No further questions, Your Honor.
Vipi Joe?
Ambrose. Pesa.
Nimepata shida sana.
Ambrose, you always have problems. What is it?
I saw you with Rene Takeoff. And I know exactly where you've gone to. The boss said he'll come back in the afternoon. Therefore, no problem. I talked to him. Nitaongea naye tu.
Shika. Shika up there.
Thank you so much. Nimeshukuru. Asante.
Yeah. Siwende.
Paul, I've told you more than 10 times that I will ask her to call you back when she gets into the office. Yeah, because she is still in court. Paul, please.
The dry cleaners brought my suit.
Ambrose has dropped them at your house. Mr. Mwako.
Yes?
The managing director of International Health called in the morning and he requests that you call him before the end of the day.
Good. There's a call back. I'll take the call in my office.
Boss.
Yes?
Come to please.
Yes, come into my office. Yes, Ambrose. Sema.
Boss, I have problems. I need some money.
You received your salary only a few days ago.
Hiyo pesa yote nilitumia kwa kulipia hospital bills. My last one is admitted at General Hospital. Ni mgonjwa sana.
But just last week you had a sick child.
For the fourth born.
And the money you took for the school fees?
That was for the fifth born. You know, my wife is not very sharp. No family planning skills.
No, Ambrose. Family planning is for both of you. You two have to help each other. It's not a woman's job.
Okay.
Go see a family planning officer. He'll give you something to use.
Okay, but Mr. Mwako, will you give me some money for the hospital?
Ambrose.
Yes, sir.
You have to learn to plan for yourself and your family within your salary.
But Mr. Mwako, I have a lot of problems, sir.
Wait till the end of the month.
End month? I can't manage, sir.
Till the end of the month. Yes? Yes, Ted. Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting to hear from you this soon.
Very well. Closing statements?
Your Honor, the editor of Teens magazine approves all articles and features before they go to print. She claims she would not have allowed this feature to go on print if she knew it was Sally Oyumbe being ridiculed. That is a lie. It was a personal attack on my client based purely on ensuring profits. Kenya Daily has become accustomed to the malicious embarrassment of the innocent for the sake of entertainment. Your Honor, this has to stop. They should be able to creatively entertain and educate their readers without stooping to this demoralizing level. Thank you, Your Honor.
Very fine. Nisha, your closing statement?
Agreed. The sales of Kenya Daily have gone up, especially on Fridays. The Teens has had the fashion cop segment for over 2 years. No one has ever complained about it. In fact, it has been encouraged. Sally Oyumbe never complained. She never wrote a letter to the editor saying that it was wrong. Only until she was featured was it wrong, and she made it a personal vendetta. Your Honor, if everyone who sued the paper for what they determined were the wrong reasons, then we may as well shut down the newspapers and throw away the freedom of press. The freedom of press means that the press are able to publish stories they deem newsworthy. If we lose the freedom of press, then the public lose their democratic right to information.
The court has had both sides, and the ruling shall be delivered on Thursday, at 11 a.m. This court is hereby adjourned.
That was very good. I must say, I'm really impressed.
Thanks.
So, what do you think?
I don't know. It's pretty hard to read Judge Liswata.
Okay, then I guess we'll have to wait for the ruling date.
Okay. Paul, you're out of your mind. No, Paul, I was in court. Paul, okay.
For decades, the island of Lamu has been one of the most peaceful settlements, popular for safety and hospitality.
I'm in the office right now, so
Hey,
10 minutes.
Elsie. Most of them are from Port O. Yeah. And Mwako said that you see him as soon as you're back.
All right, thanks. You're still at it?
Practice makes perfect.
Good luck.
Thank you. But its status is being eroded by crises associated with drug abuse. Ambrose, are you even listening to me?
Mimi kuna kazi mingi sana. What time is it?
Ambrose, I'm practicing for my interview, and what you do instead is ask me for the time instead of being my critic.
Lakini si unasoma gazeti wewe?
Sawa, enda. I'll do it by myself. But the efforts of a few people could rid the island of negative trends.
Do you ever get any work done around here? Tonight, maybe.
You are too good.
What? Don't tell me you're here to mess up my entire day. You don't have work to do?
Your phone was off.
I was in court.
Anyway, I thought you were avoiding me.
Let's go to the boardroom. We can talk there. I'll make this quick. I have a ruling to go to.
Elsie, I really need to see my son.
We have been through this.
All I want is just to see my son. Come on, Elsie, please.
Fine, but under my term.
Anything, just name it.
Thrice a week for 2 hours. Supervised visits by my dad.
2 hours?
Those are my terms.
Come on, Elsie, you're not being fair.
That's the best I can do under the circumstances.
Please be reasonable.
I have to adjust to the idea of you being with my son.
Come on, look here. 6 hours a week, honestly, that does not make sense. I need more time to...
Paul, you have not been there for Jabali for all these years. And now suddenly you want to spend more time with him because of some epiphany you had a few months ago. That's not fair on Jabali or me.
But Elsie, I've done everything as per your request. I've done everything.
Supervised 2-hour visits.
Okay, I honestly want him to know me as a father. How about a weekend? If I spend a weekend with him, maybe he...
No. He needs a stable environment, and him spending time in 2 different homes over the weekend will just confuse him.
Okay, how about a whole day?
No. 2 hours, thrice a week. Those are my terms.
Each days.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays after school.
How about Sunday? At least...
He already has a Sunday program. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Take it or leave it.
When do I start?
Next week. I'll arrange it with my dad.
Fine. I'll wait for your instructions.
Good. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was caught in traffic.
Traffic?
Yes, please accept my humble apologies.
Well, okay. Have your seat. The court is ready to render judgment in the matter of Sally Oyumbe versus Kenya Daily. Press over the years, until date, have had the freedom to print whatever they wish to educate, inform, and entertain their readers. This has always been done with certain limitations, of course. When a paper crosses the limits and goes to a higher level to print photos of individuals for the sake of entertainment and mock them with such statements as, "She should be dethroned of her title," then it forces me to ask myself, what is the purpose of media if they cannot find a creative way of entertaining their readers? I also took time to read other teen magazines that have been printed. I was disappointed with content. Are we teaching our teenagers to mock and ridicule their peers and adults, all in the name of entertainment? Miss Liz Njoroge, I am saddened by your teen magazine's lack of content. I would like your creative department to evaluate the subject matter and come up with better ways to inform their readers. Are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I hope to see those changes. I rule in favor of the plaintiff. She has suffered told and untold embarrassment, and maybe even in the process lost business, though I hasten to add that this the court cannot determine. However, the court also awards her a compensation of 2.5 million. Silence in court. Now that should be an incentive to you to hold your end of the bargain regarding creative printing. Next time a suit against you is brought forward, rest assured the figure will surely double. This court is hereby adjourned.
2.5 million shillings is hardly the figure I was looking at in this suit. Good job, Elsie.
Thanks.
I knew you were a winner the moment we met.
Thanks a lot.
Well, I'd like us to discuss some issues I need representation in. Are you going somewhere?
No, I'm free.
Then let's discuss it over lunch, right?
Wonderful.